Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Been a little slow with the tier lists and stuff like that. Quite honestly, I guess I am kind of glad I've been slow, because we have had quite a few things happen. So, as of right now, I guess I probably should have set this up a little bit ahead of time. What it looks like it's going to be like for the next, probably till potentially the next really challenging fight we get is the very end of June. Definitely in July, we will get a game-changing fight. No doubt about that. Many years in a row that's happened. Maybe for Golden Week, we'll get some type of tough fight. That's possible. I want to hammer down just to tell you guys, like, what I'm sort of, like, considering. So, some of these red zones, the Goku story and the Vegeta story towards the end, right? Like, a lot of, basically starting from kind of, like, the Resurrection F on, I mean, they're challenging enough to really consider heavily. The blue Vegeta fight's not really too bad. The blue Goku fight is much tougher. That is something I'm really considering. The Universal Survival Saga fights, obviously, can be challenging as well, right? We have locking and some of these tough mechanics in there for sure. Then we also have the, let's talk about Battle Hard and Formidable Foes first. We have the Battle Hard and Formidable Foes, and, I mean, this is essentially, the successor, the father, well, no, I guess not really father, like the son of Extreme Super Battle Road, right? So we went Super Battle Road, Extreme Super Battle Road, and now it's kind of like Battle Hard and Formidable Foes right here. I will be very interested to see if they might go the Super Battle Road route and begin to do like a pure Saiyan only stage or something like that in here. I think we could see that, right? Like, how crazy would that be if they started doing that in here? Could be very, very fun. But these two stages specifically at the end, I think are incredibly challenging. And they end with these AoE bosses. So I do kind of consider that heavily. And just to name drop him, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku's dominance in these fights kind of has to be respected. Right. And then, of course, there is the Festival of Battles. Many people, like, people get very sensitive and salty. When the hardest fight in the game comes out, people are always salty about it if it's one of the legendary all-time hard fights. And this is. The Festival of Battles is actually going to be remembered as one of the all-time tough fights with Red Zone Fusion Zamasu and, Red Zone Broly and, original, Super Battle Road and stuff like that. This is on that level. And so it just gets people very sensitive and salty. It's how it goes. There's many different arguments about that I don't want to, tread on or really talk about, but it matters. Characters are going to come out, and they're, they have this fight in mind. Dokkan is going to release characters designed to allow players to beat this event, period. So guess what? It does matter, and it's the hardest fight, right? So these are kind of the fights that we're considering. I'm going to start this out. I'm going to grab a bunch of characters. Slug, Buhan, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Tech Vegeta, and AGL Vegeta right away. I'm not delaying even a bit. Now, we're going to talk about all these characters. Don't worry. Right? We're going to give each of them their individual shine here. But I do kind of want to just, get, like, these characters up. I mean, all these characters either have, big flaws or they're flawed in a certain type of one of these stages that I did mention. So, Slug and Buhan really could be higher here. Like, I am under no illusions that, like, Slug and Buhan, they're falling off, it's over. Not really so much the case, more so that we just had a new leader skill jump up to the 220%. And all the best characters are on these 220% leads. Buhan and Slug don't really have a great team, and they don't have, like, again, the fusions are, like, the 7th and 10th anniversary fusions will carry a lot of characters and, like, dominate a lot of these fights, and these guys just don't really have tremendous setups right now. I have them here. Like, if we get, like, a great demonic power leader or something like that, I mean, don't be shocked if, like, Tech Buhan or Lord Slug could shoot up, 5, 6 spots on this list. This is more so, I mean, a lot of the other characters, like, I'm not considering a lot of these older other characters. Like, do you think STR Dragonfist, STR Roshi? No way. But, like, I'm just not really using these two very much right now. I think that they still have good abilities, but they just don't really have a good setup, right? So we just kind of have them here at the end. This guy, is not good for Festival and the red zones. This is basically just strictly off of his performance in Battle Hard and Formidable Foes. I haven't actually done a video on it yet. I guess I should do that. But this guy's very, let me make sure to definitely do that. But this guy's going to be very good in there, right? He's invincible at the start of these fights. And keep in mind, the hardest Battle Hard and Formidable Foe fights, both Broly and Cell Max have AoE supers. And they're Ki Blast AoE supers. All right, so AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku is really in a great spot in those fights. So I think him right there is perfectly fine. Tech Vegeta and Scouter Vegeta, they suck ass in Battle Hard and Formidable Foes. But they're both this guy especially is very good in the festival battles. This guy is great. I see many players talk about how annoying it is. I got really bad RNG with the key orbs. It's frustrating me, and then I lost from the stupid charges, right? I see people talk about this all the time. This Vegeta can really help with that. Double orb changing and stacking. This guy's great for the festival battles. Tech Vegeta is good. Like, you know, he's like a stacker and stuff like that, but his damage is so low early on. Like, his damage, when I was using him, I don't know if I was just maybe like a little bit worse at the event or whatever, but I was having a little bit of difficulty with him. Maybe I had an overloaded tech lineup, just some bad luck. I don't know. But I mean, he certainly can be good towards the end of the event. But the two Vegetas right here, both of them can be pretty impactful in the red zone fights as well. That's the thing. So again, we're talking festival, red zones, and Battle Hard and Formidable Foes. And it's like the Vegetas are good in 2 of the 3. Super Saiyan 3 Goku's only good in 1 of the 3. And then, you know, Buhan and Slug, I mean, while they can perform well, they don't really have a good team. I'm not, like, their ranking doesn't really matter too much for the most part, I would say. Then we get to this guy. Fat Boo, man. I mean, what do you want me to say? This is a character, I feel like I could almost just make him exempt from these lists or something like that. Like this character, the tech androids, I mean, these characters, you know, AGL UI Goku is going to be in that class as well, of just like, they have these specialized abilities, right? This guy gets hit, dies, revives, he has the ghost ushers, he's an odd character, man. This is a real strange one, but I mean, you could run him without a leader skill, you know. He shows up in turn 2. You put him in slot 1, he dies. You come back on turn 4, you go Susher, and then you float him off. And it's like, he's not really as effective in the red zones, because the red zones are so long, and festival as well. But Battle Hard of Formidable Foes, he's pretty good in. And, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he still could dominate and win you, like, some of the red zone fights. I mean, he'd be great against, like, Blue Goku. Blue Goku might be the hardest red zone fight. I mean, maybe some people would say the Universal Survival Saga fights, I guess. But the Universal Survival Saga fights, they didn't go all the way there with those fights. There's like a little bit of extra bite to those fights that they don't have. That kind of keeps it from being like, you know, really crazy. Sorry, there's talking about Fat Boo. And then this is sad. Next is Daima Vegeta. So I didn't get a tier list out. I don't know. I didn't see enough of Daima Vegeta. And remember, like, we're in a kind of like a new leader skill meta. We have all these new fights. And then they drop the festival of battles comes out. And like Daima Vegeta, I mean, dude, there's a lot of people who will come up with, guys, just so many excuses. They'll come up with so many like excuses all over the place. Just starving, fiending to find a way to explain it off. He's just not designed good. His design sucks ass, this Daima Vegeta. He can get exposed, bullied, made a fool of in nearly any fight because his design is just fucking horrible. This sucks. It sucks because his goodness, his effectiveness is reliant on where the enemy chooses to attack you, because you need this multiple stacks of this up or he's going to get fodderized like a little bitch. And this character sucks out of slot 1. He's horrible out of slot 1. So it's just, he has so many holes. his kit, this is the worst designed unit we've seen in quite some time. Maybe you want to say like Gohan and Piccolo or something. This guy's kit is terrible, dude. It's so bad. So bad. I can't stand it, man. I do not like at all what they did with this guy. I hate his kit. He's just designed in such a fashion to where he'll always let you down. And it's like, maybe, you could have perfect RNG. Once the boss's super attacks start creeping up past 6 million, he's just a fish in slot 1, like in Super Saiyan 4 Goku or something like that. It's frustrating. He can dominate. I feel like this is the proper spot for him. He was close. It's one of these things where, if this is 60% instead, he, might be just like a ridiculous god or something like that. But guess what? It's not 60 instead of 50. So instead, he's just a really annoying bastard character, right? That's it. Next, we can grab Daimagoku. Daimagoku I like a little bit better. Now, the thing about Daimagoku, and let's grab Glorio as well. No reason not to grab Glorio as well. The thing about Daimagoku and Glorio right here is that these characters, their strongest defensive tool is dodging. Right now, there is a lot of dodge canceling, in the red zone fights. A lot of the red zones have a lot of dodge canceling around them. Daimagoku is not really an option I would consider in the Festival of Battles as well. I should throw that out. Glorio is. Like, Glorio is an option in the festival, but I know he stacks. He does not stack nearly enough. Like, it's like that shit is so low. It's, bro, when you're getting deep up in there, he's dodge or die, and that shit is not fun, dude. It's not fun with Glorio being dodge or die, 85 turns into the fight. So he is a good option for Festival because, there's not very many options, but yeah. You guys get what I'm saying, right? So there's Glorio. We have Daimagoku again, who's pretty effective in a lot of the content. He obviously can't go slot 1 in like the dodge canceling fights, but that dodge, the damage reduction is pretty effective. Don't forget that he has this big support right here, which is absolutely huge for any characters that have active skill attacks or anything like that. Can be quite a big deal right there. So I kind of am very content with just putting Glorio 2, Daimagoku at 3, and then Vegeta having him at 4. That's kind of where I'm going to land on this, right? And then number 1, I don't know that I really need to talk about him much. Kid Goku is good literally everywhere. And he's basically the only one on this list that you could say that about. He's good everywhere, right? Again, people will get out the waterworks and they're going to be crying and acting like they're writing a novel about how terrible the Festival of Battles is and how it doesn't matter and shit like that. But not only does he dominate in there, but he dominates the red zones. He dominates, Battle Hard and Formidable Foes is probably where he's at his worst, but he could still perform very good in there. Yeah, I guess that is where he's at his worst. Because the thing with Kid Goku is there's a window where he's not as effective as you'd potentially like, and it's before you pop his active skill. But he could do his active skill. Like, it's like, essentially, you view this character as he's hungry Kid Goku. Like, Kid Goku, if you watch it, like, he's hungry, he can't do shit. But then he eats, and he's a god. And that's exactly what this character is. Once he goes fishing on turn 3, it's over, dude. He's ridiculous. And characters having this is so crazy. It's so impactful. That's why it's so nuts that this mid-ass bitch right here has got this, and still, it's not able to carry him. I don't know. I use him enough, and you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about with this Daima Vegeta, man. His design it's just god-awful. Worst designed unit we've seen in a very long time. I just cannot stop saying that, but whatever. And then, yeah, Kid Goku's just super crazy, right? He's Saiyan Day TUR and the Golden Week TURs, in terms of, like, TURs, this is now looking like the... Well, okay, Saiyan Day, 3 years in a row, has just, to me, very obviously, definitively, been number 1 TUR. God Goku, Tech Vegeta, and now this Kid Goku. Like, just like, obvious, yeah, they're number 1. So, keep that in mind for next year, guys. Saiyan Day is going to come out, and it's likely going to be a brutally impactful character. And coming up to Golden Week, I think the same thing is going to happen with Golden Week. Golden Week characters are going to be ridiculously, uberly impactful. In terms of this, maybe I'm getting a little carried away. We'll see if I regret this. But I've got Kid Goku up there. I know Glorio is very good and stuff like that, but Kid Goku's a level above him, man. Easily. Yeah, so, chat, this is what your boy is going to end this off with. Again, with Buhan and Lord Slug, I'm not... They're kind of just, like, bubbling at the end of the list right there. Let's see what happens when they get teams. You know, Demonic Power gets, like, a team or something like that. I think things potentially could be looking a lot better. So, we'll end right here. Let me know what you guys think. Again, in terms of, like, the structure of these fights, with it being, you know, kind of like festival battles, the many red zone stages, and battle hard and formidable foes, that's probably not going to change until the end of June. And more likely not until the end of July. So, buckle in, because what we've got is what we've got. So, let me know what you guys think. Love you guys dearly. And I'll catch you guys next time. Yep. Next time.